everyone, welcome back to another story quest time. My name is Rick, we're back with another Genshin story quest, which is for Neuvillette. Diluvies, chapter, act 1. I hope I read that properly, which I maybe did. Yeah, I wonder what is this all about. We already know who is Neuvillette. If you haven't known yet, do the Archon quest, or just watch my Archon quest.
It's been a while since we last saw Neuvillette. Paimon wonders what he's been up to.
But make sure to check it out.
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Oh, I see. So this is as soon as, I don't know, from the last quest, it seems like we immediately try to find out. Otherwise, the remains of the past day, a familiar path. I cannot read that properly. Well, go to Place Mermonia. But after the last Archon quest, well, we found out who is he. He already said who is he, and yeah. When did I get prison again? Alright, I it's pretty nice cake. What?
Time to go.
I hope you didn't bait me to go there again. Hey, seems like they got some trouble. Sardine!
Wait, did I hear that right?
I'm sorry,
Monsieur
Sardine.
Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Oh, I love how they actually look so cute and they're moving. So what case? What happened?
That's right.
Why is it not left?
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
Neuvillette! Sadine! Hey there! What are you two talking about?
Yeah, Sardine, how are you? I didn't... Sardine, yeah, I was eating yeah.
Ugh, Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own.
The explanation?
This is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
Planning to break into a new industry? I can introduce you to some amazing detectives. It's us. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Hazel, but it's us. So what are we doing?
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans.
By the way, don't know what is the big picture right now, so yeah.
Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest, but it now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
It is a jest. It's not industry. Yeah.
So, what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Oh, that's why. For guys that didn't know, Neuvillette actually loved Melusines a lot.
And then?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
Huh?
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today. So, if you insist, I have no objections.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk. I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina. She may have no interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
Yes, understood. I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Not gonna lie, the Melusine sounds cute. I like the wing-tailed Melusines. What? Yeah, I like this one. And also, yeah, when they move, it looks so cute.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally. What's so special about this case?
It got something to do with Melusines.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
Oh, is that why you care so much about Melusines? Maybe once Melusine saved him or something like that.
There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this, so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Gotcha. Conflict of interest. Care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we already know who you are. We are trying to help Fontaine. You can share a little bit about yourself, you know.
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark,
Huh?
but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts.
It's not my intention to keep you in the dark, but you have to be in the dark.
Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Udex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
I see. Not that long ago. Only 400 years. Gotcha.
There were few people I could trust, but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable. Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Oh, at that time you don't care about Melusine that much then. Because Neuvillette called that Melusine a Melusine.
They must have been amazing people to receive such high praise from you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Why did it become so heavy all of a sudden? What?
The reforms damaged the interests of some, and the more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest. Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power.
Oh.
The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
So you're concerned that you're the traitor is real target? Seems like they're using Melusines against you, huh?
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
We know that. We already go to the village as well.
I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine.
So, right. Harold, A. Melusines. I'm so sorry. Sometimes my brain just don't connect at all.
Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines, and whatever they do can be traced back to me. Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me, exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me. I have nothing against the opinions of others, but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent.
It does. I see.
It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
So, Neuvillette want to prevent what happened in the past to Carol, just in case this happened to Kira as well. If I'm not wrong, the one that got the letter is Kira, right?
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating?
Paimon, come on, you don't understand. It's like if Paimon is the one that got the thing, you know. I am gonna be the one that investigates.
There's the guards, the Marechaussee Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Aren't they more than enough to figure out what's going on?
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Oh.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex and involves the interests of multiple different factions.
Oh, that does make sense.
However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine, a lot of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Oh, wait. I thought at least they will say they are inside. Or they are one of the, you know. Oh, I didn't know as a... I'm just gonna say it. As a dragon, I didn't know you count yourself as outside.
Outsider? But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
Yeah.
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
Oh. So that's how it goes.
You know very well about my true identity.
Yes.
And have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Yes. I have also fought them. Oh, man. The Hydro Dragon Sovereign. Again? Yeah, wait, because you're a dragon, you're outsider. That's, again, so weird. Luckily, I don't need to censor myself. Yay, now we know he's a dragon.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans.
Oh, so not like the Volin Ashdaha, you are born this way.
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community. In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
Oh, that's interesting. Not gonna lie, if I become Neuvillette, I'm gonna count myself as a Fontainian. Is that weird? I don't know. So where do Dragonborn?
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
Oh my god. Kyogre, what? If you put it that way, well, yeah, aren't we also outsider? Wait a minute.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
Is that our excuses to help?
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
Yeah, somebody like Shrew, for example.
That does not sound like a bad idea. I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
Yeah, I'm definitely a professional. I didn't fail at all.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
I got embarrassed because I know I'm not.
I will write my note of absence right away. Let us depart together once I'm done.
Yeah, right. Neuvillette write a note to Frina. Okay.
Let us
Forgot.
go. We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
That's Kiara. I thought it's Kira. Oh, same. Right, let's go. Shop, shop. How am I gonna talk?
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
If you ask me, no.
Paimon feels like he has a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Yeah, he does actually. But I love how the story just like, yes, the dragon. Hey, the remain of the past day. Act 1 of the story quest, alright.
Paimon's been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water, right?
Yep.
But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
That's what I said.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider using the more accurate term in private occasions.
I guess so.
Please allow me to rephrase. Has a dragon out of water?
Ugh. That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Really, Paimon? Yeah, you are what? Kyogre? I don't know.
Here? Does anyone have a camera?
I never thought I will see him here. That's what the lady said.
We should have gone up to him and said something.
Yeah, that was the perfect opportunity.
Excuse me, lady. What? Okay, sure, whatever.
The weather's amazing today.
Aw, at least Kiara looks so happy. That's cute. Innocent.
Kiara.
We are here to meet you.
Huh? Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
Monsieur Rick. What?
Oh, I remember. You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
Ah, you're so cute.
Aw, she's adorable. Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you're more adorable than Paimon. What?
Thanks for the compliment. Is there anything I can do for you?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
Yeah, it's very threatening.
A threatening letter. Oh, right. I remember now.
She already forgot. Why would we remind her? What?
The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning. It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
They are so innocent. I can't. This is so innocent.
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger. But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Yeah. I have to kidnap you.
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
It's literally so positive and innocent. I like Melusine so well.
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Me? What? Someone who follow you from behind, or someone who always strikes up a conversation with you, but you don't know who. Actually, wait, don't you say that it's us? You guys.
Did you think of something?
You guys.
Nope. I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
What? So what's up with the noise? Hi.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Oh, I thought I can read it. Why is it only show like these? Left click.
Now then, get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What is Marquez Phantom?
A simple threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
I guess that camera thingy is Charlotte. Only Charlotte bring camera. Also, are they concealing their identity on purpose?
We can't rule out that possibility.
So...
Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Marmonia to review some official documents. Kiara, you should come with us. It's safer if you stay close by.
I love how you can feel how Neuvillette cares so much about Melusines.
Sure. Wait, no. I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
Kiara is again so cute.
But you are being watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
And that's where we come in to help. We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Oh, I thought we have to follow you actually. I'm about to say we can help, but we have to follow Neuvillette. Seems like we're done. So that's good. Hey, time to help.
With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Yeah! I'm pretty sure Charlotte gonna come to us as well.
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big Sis Paimon. Why am I not Big Sis? Oh, I wanna hear this in JP. No!
Don't worry, your Big Sis Paimon is super strong.
Oh, we're gonna hear this in JP.
All right, let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
Alrighty, sir.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around.
I love how the one that's work officially is Kiara.
So, Kiara, how old are you?
Let me think. 1, 2, 10? I can't remember.
You count your how old you are? Also, I love how Kiara is the official officer, but for some reason we're the one that's guarding her. That's kinda something. Alright, let me hear the voice in JP as well.
I remember coming to the court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Actually, they walked forward before.
Carol? Didn't Neuvillette mention her just now? That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
Wait, so you're 400 years old. Wait a minute. Okay. Well,
My memory isn't that good, but Carol told me I could address others based on how I feel about them. Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me, so you're a big sis.
Really? Are you sure about that? Do you want to rephrase that? But I can only change to, or we can only heard it in JP after the story, so we have to wait till then. So yeah.
Paimon sees.
I don't see.
Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
The camera? Gee, I wonder if I see anything wrong. The camera was here a moment ago, right? So Charlotte were there. Oh, Diluvies this one. Wonder what incident. I don't see anybody actually. I hope we can see somebody from far away. Or yeah, Charlotte from far away maybe. Yeah, my guess is Charlotte, who knows. Yep, that's Charlotte for sure.
Strange. Paimon felt like someone was following us.
Let's give this somebody a spanking. What?
Olaf!
It looks so cute.
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two...
Outsider, yes. Hi, how are you?
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I always love Lucian's dancing like that. Also, stop calling Big Sis Paimon. Paimon does not look like Big Sis whatsoever. Paimon is small, including the brain, and yeah, it just doesn't. It literally doesn't.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret mission. We're protecting Kiara.
Did you run into any trouble?
It's not really trouble anymore with us around.
Paimon is confident. I love this.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Of course. Go ahead.
This is where the thread letter is wrong. It's from Lucian telling somebody else to go away. Oh, this is so adorable. I love this.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melusines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Yeah, for example, like the one that on Merrick Pit or Siegewin. Siegewin can see if we're exhausted or not. Wait, does that mean every Melusines have different one? Or Are all of them the same?
Things like bloodstains.
Oh,
No matter how hard you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
it sounds cool until the entire room is covered with them before.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting, can we have a chat?
That's another question. What did you see before? I hope it's not bloodstain.
Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month and wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
Ah, that's cute.
Of course! Is there anything I need to do?
Pamela's was fallible, but Pamela was small.
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
Seems like they get along really well. Huh? What are you looking at?
if before this scene, if you see, there's like a red bear. That's nice. I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us? Shh! Let's sneak over and take a look.
Bro, you can see the red bear. I love that. Also, where are we going?
I think light and frilly clothes look best on you. You definitely look cute wearing them.
I love them too, especially the soft and fluffy kind.
Aw. Oh, the story is kind of different. I see. The angle is weird. Yeah, let's see. Charlotte.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Oh, I'm guessing you're searching for a news on why Neuvillette is outside the somewhere. I forget what's called.
Gotcha!
I love that face. Ah, the burp just fall down.
Charlotte, what are you doing here? Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter. But you don't seem like the type to...
Threat letter? What threat letter?
Paimon, did you just... There's no way Charlotte do that only for news. So, Paimon, what did you just... Why? So, what are you doing here exactly? Now she's gonna be interesting about this. Yeah, interested.
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned. I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Kinda obvious.
You want to interview him?
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
Is it actually that hard?
But it's not an easy task to accomplish. The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us, and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
Obviously, it's a court. If you interrupt, you'll be in big trouble. And I love how it's like, yeah, nobody rarely get accepted. We just keep going in and out casually.
So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today. It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
It is, but...
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review. I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
Oh, Charlotte is the best news reporter compared to every single news reporter that I have heard about. Yeah, people in reality need this. You need a consent of the person, literally. But I don't think he'd agree. It's better if we kept this as a secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now. What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know.
Yeah, it does. It makes me sad that Charlotte is sad. I mean, if you want, you can follow us. But again, you need a consent. Don't just make up, some weird something and post it on the internet.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about? I swear I won't tell.
That's what people that will tell other people will say.
All right, then.
Here, read it yourself. How does it feel?
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melazine?
Oh, I know, right there, cute.
Shh, not so loud.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact. It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series. And now someone's coming after her?
Wait, is it because of you?
I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something. And don't worry, I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
Yeah, I wonder what are you gonna ask? Is it like, I'm guessing you're gonna ask it a different way. Not just like, hey, my friend, got a thread letter. Do you know something about it? I'm guessing that's not a straight up question.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
Obviously.
Why?
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move. Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melazines, so...
They're gonna use this to talk to Neuvillette?
Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Okay. Thank you.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Also, another thing is, yeah, even though we say this is a secret, I mean, if Charlotte won, Charlotte can still ask Neuvillette if this is allowed to publish or not.
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
Clorinde! What are you doing here? It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you.
You pass by... Who say that? Oh, Sadine.
Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship. It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
Oh, I see. So Sadine told Clorinde.
I happened to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique, in any case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
Ah.
Neuvillette sure is lucky to have someone like you.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Oh, I feel I wanna pull for you as soon as you release. There are a lot of characters I wanna pull, actually.
Okay then, we'll leave Kiara in your hands. Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
With Clorinde, nothing can go wrong, actually, since Clorinde's very cautious. As soon as somebody follows, Clorinde will know.
How has your work been recently?
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play? How about a beach vacation, like last time?
Wait, you guys, wait a
I
minute.
even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
Nice. Interesting conversation. You don't say anything, you just become... Bro, they're so cruel, they just make Luv become literally NPC. Excuse me.
Oh, you're back. Is everything all right?
Yes.
We ran into Clorinde. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
I wonder what happened when we say like we got beat up and somebody caught Kiara as a joke. if Neuvillette just dashed out of the door, I would feel so sorry about that, but yeah, I wonder.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities. It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
So Kiara was not in good hands when Kiara is with us. What happened?
We thought so too. Well, did you find any leads?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I've judged over the past decade.
Decade. I see.
I've come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step. On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
And?
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
For me, since I don't read, that is ginormous. Either way, maybe he remember all of that thing?
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents. After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
Alright, sir. I see.
We'll help you read through them. We have nothing else to do.
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk, but feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
Oh, alright. Do we actually become... Do we... With Rusly, wait, what? Or Risley, as I say. Anyway.
You're done reading already? Please wait a moment, I still need some time.
Haha, I'm a fast reader. Not that I read anything. Alright, it's time for us to read, it seems like. Say... okay, we got about Spina de I don't think Rosula got anything to do with this. Let's see. Kalas, boss of the Spinader Rosula, was defeated in the duel. Oh, that one. This is the Archon quest, so I kinda don't need to read this. Udex Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. Alright. What next one? About Risley, is it? Okay, about bribery cases. There has been severe bribery scandal within the guards. The Special Security Surveillance Patrol has investigated the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. Risley. The defendant Risley has confessed to his crime. Oh, this is how Risley got to Meripit and was declared guilty by Neuvillette. Risley will be exiled to the Meripit where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Is it because they already know each other before that? Who knows? Also, I didn't say what is the cause. We know not the Spina, the Rosula, we know not Risley. Who knows? The Representative Council has filed a request to collaborate with the Mars's Phantom on certain public events. How about this one? Based on research, they believe that Melusians can enhance the popularity of this event. Oh, maybe this one. The Mars's Phantom has yet to respond, however, it has not prohibited Melusians from participating in such activities. Oh, that's definitely the one. Smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crime. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. Appendix? Seems like after reading the last two is the one.
Have you made any progress?
Kinda.
We skimmed through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
And not that much, it's just something to do with the Phantom, but that's all.
Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
Yeah, it's, for a decade,
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
I don't think people will. If you can live that long, I don't think anybody will. Unless it's, computer stuff, then yeah, it's automatically numbered.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least 100,000 cases. The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
I see. I love how they make it look so old as well. Gotcha. Only 100,000.
Whoa, that's a lot. Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
That's another thing, it's not that bad.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine. There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
Tired from reading? I mean, we only read some of the stuff, so it's not that bad yet.
You read Paimon's mind.
Well, talking about reading.
All right, let us take a break then.
Alrighty. So far only people, and Phantom work together. Nothing so severe. Do we just sit down? What happened? Do you want a tea? A cup of tea, maybe? This is indeed awkward.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Paimon, we are the one that do the talking most of the time, so.
All the silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Not only you, actually.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
I mean, you already strike conversation, so.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
I mean, we didn't read with, we read in our mind, but this is, you can hear how awkward Neuvillette is.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you! Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink. Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
He only drink the normal water. Because again, Mondstadt, Liyue, Inazuma, and also Sumeru water, each of them tastes different.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery. You know, like Diluc.
He does look like, but as we know, he don't. Neuvillette momentarily leave, bring back several water.
What's inside these glasses? It looks just like water.
well, Paimon, if you didn't know, it is water. You doing here?
An astute observation. It is indeed water.
I don't know if it's a joke or what, but
So it's just plain old water?
What did you think it was?
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
This water is indeed very special. It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
only water or dragon of water know about that.
I believe you've already tried Fonta. In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water. Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake, Liyue's Chintsa village, and Inazuma's Konda village.
How about Sumeru?
Here is one of their latest products, water from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Oh, I see. Nice, from Nahida is, yeah, I like this. Is there any differences? They're all just water, aren't they?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch, while one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
You mean plastic?
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
I see. Well, water does have different tastes, but still.
Really? Let Paimon try!
It tastes like water, right, Paimon? I love how it's actually Paimon drinking.
What do you think?
It tastes like water.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your tastes.
I think because you're the dragon of water, that's why. I don't think it got anything to do with us.
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste. Paimon's pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway? Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
That could be the case. Like I said, dragon of the water.
We are allowed to bring that up, right? Since no one else is around? Oh, Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
Oh, yeah, that is a good question. I never even think about that. Also, I love Paimon didn't let Neuvillette agree whether we should talk about this or not. Don't tell me you don't know. Don't tell me.
Sorry, Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts. I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers to questions that have perplexed me.
Which is...
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Oh, that question I see. Yeah, every single people question that.
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me.
The long life part... Oh, actually no, both of those are super valid question. Because a dragon born as a dragon, but for some reason, as a dragon Neuvillette born as human.
I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me, but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Oh, do it have something to do with the well? Is there anyone who can answer those questions? Don't tell me it's the Archon.
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations may have some form of an answer.
Oh.
However, they are scattered across all of Tivat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, how about you just visit the vault in Ashdaha? Well, that one is not viable. But yeah, visiting the vault is gonna be like, are you here for the fight? But who knows? I actually want to see dragon meet each other now. Ashdaha one is impossible. In Nazuma, I don't remember any dragon. The one that is on Sumeru, well, that one need some help.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
Sumeru one is the scariest one. The villagers need some help.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty much like visiting other region using an aircraft. They're like, are you here for a war?
But there is one thing I've discovered along the way. My emotions easily resonate with those of others. Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean. My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
Oh, I see. That's again super interesting.
Have you made any progress then?
No.
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe. As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between. That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare. Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Because of this, again, for you guys that know, we know that Archon got the power from the dragon. Maybe in the future we're gonna know about this. But that is so interesting.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
Me too, because I'm thinking about the dragon now.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents. But while we were on the topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
What?
Water? Do you mean...
The Fountain of Lucine?
That's right.
Oh, what is that?
The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge.
Oh.
It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions. If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me, they should also hold an intense resentment towards me. Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh. Why didn't Paimon think of that? Come on, let's go take a look!
Perhaps we should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening. Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
What should we do next?
The bird's stuck on the screen, top left.
Oh, Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
No, not really. Shall I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me. I need you to take a few steps back and keep a safe distance.
A safe distance? Neuvillette, what exactly are you... Whoa, it's glowing!
Oh, that is too bright. Flashbang! As the Fountain of Lucine light up, a wave of dizziness wash over you. Can we see his dragon form? What just happened? Other than I got flashbang. Everything looked a little different than how they are normally. I should continue forward and take a look around. Oh, is this 400 years ago? Oh, are we gonna see our brother somehow? Oh yeah, this definitely 400 years ago. This look different. There's still no court. Can I just look at the map? I cannot. I gotta run as well. Where's Paimon? Oh right, we are the only one that can resonate with water, so Paimon's not with us. Paimon's probably only outside flying. They're really gonna be surprised that we're here, maybe? Carol!
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh, you sound cute!
The Court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
Oh, Neuvillette bring out the Melusines to see Fontaine, that's why.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me.
Got it, they're like a little kid that want to go to Disneyland, for example.
Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom. I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help.
Don't tell me Carol is the one this whole time. No, surely not. As we know from the story, Carol is... I'm not gonna bring it up, never mind.
Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
Oh, this is so touching!
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
Hey, Neuvillette, stop ruining the moment.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village. But I want to see the outside world nonetheless. In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world.
Oh, is that what gave Neuvillette the question?
For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers. That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
That's why Neuvillette got that question. Yeah, that brings Neuvillette question thyself as well. It's like, why am I here? Why in human form?
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way. I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
No, never mind. It's not because of Carol. I see.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village. It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head, and I tried really hard not to cry.
Who is it? Tell me. I'm gonna chop die everything. Bro, they are so cute. Why? Oh, is it because humans are scared of something that they didn't know?
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist. It will be a difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
Lucius looks so cute though. Why would you throw a rock? Bro, that's so mean.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another. Removing it will be no easy feat. There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society. Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then.
Oh, I will never throw them a rock. I will hug them. They look so fluffy. What?
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Huh? Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
That stone-faced human.
Huh?
He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him. It felt like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
Well, I got it. So that's the person.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
So that's what happened in the past. Interesting. Alright, we're slowly learning the case in the past. So we're actually gonna see what happened to Carol. Oh, this is so curious. Super curious, alright. Guessing that's the person? Yeah, that's the person. Oh, does the water... Is it like Leah, the stone give memory? This time it's the water that give the memory. Who knows? Oh no, that's a different person.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
Thanks, but no need.
Wow. Yeah, this type of person for some reason is mean.
Oh,
At this time of time, I wanna head pet you. We're still positively moving forward.
hello. I'm Carol, a Melusine. Is there anything you need help with?
Get away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Alright, that hostility from those NPCs are just stupid. Bro, I'm gonna be like, I don't need help, but yeah, wanna go with me somewhere? I don't know. Okay, that sounds like I'm trying to kidnap. Never mind, hard to say.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters.
What do you mean, Master?
Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
It's because of you.
Why should we trust this species from who knows where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
I can't believe you are Fontaine people.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions. Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
They are innocent. My door is barking right now.
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, but Carol's too small to punch them.
We joined the Mare Chaussee Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
Bro, what? Yeah, this is why your brain, your thinking, is a dangerous weapon.
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
How about you?
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
Vautrin?
Oh, and this Fortran is a good person.
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the Mare Chaussee Phantom, the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
Oh, do it! Do it now. I don't care about continue. Just do it now.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy, and I understand your concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
And if anything, it might be you guys though that is involved.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side. Neuvillette's newly reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Alright, bring them to the court.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
I mean, I got dogs right now, so, you know. No! My heart just dropped.
You heard that?
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you. There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine. It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
Super positive thinking, I like this.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier. Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Oh, you... Oh. And human just gotta throw them away.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
No, he is gonna help you handing that out.
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
Vautrin also want to make sure that she is safe. Vautrin is indeed a good person. Man. Bro, this is so sad. I hate that those freaking NPC just... Oh, this is so horrible. Literally so horrible. Right, let's see what's next. Oh, with Neuvillette. Let's see what's going on. Oh, there's a waypoint back in that day. Wow. Or maybe it's just a part of the story. Oh, it's part of the story.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
Medals of Peace, awarded to you and Vautrin. Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years. You've taken one small step forward in helping Melazines gain the trust of humans.
Oh! When Neuvillette showed this, or showed Fontaine for the first time to Carol, a lot of years have passed. And then Carol joined the force. Some years have passed. And then when Carol tried to earn the trust, that have been 5 years. Dang, a lot of time have gone through.
I think I'll pass.
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melazines begin living peacefully with the humans. Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Ah, I'm happy that you're happy.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
I see. Fortune try to keep the tea.
Ugh, you blockhead! Don't ruin the mood!
Yeah, I know, right?
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile. Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in. Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it.
Oh, it's gonna hurt me a lot when we witness what happened.
Medal of Peace? Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our powers combined. What if...
Nah, not gonna happen. As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally. There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere. Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine. So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder. Once we lay the blame on the Melazines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
Wow, that's too much. What the heck?
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
Bro, who is in the writer's mind think that this is a lesson to teach somebody? What? Bro, those stupid NPC. Why is it always those stupid NPC? I see Melusine as Melusine, I see Neuvillette as character. I see, well, NPC as NPC.
Turn the murderer in!
Oh, that what bring... Bro.
Melazines can't be trusted! That goes for Neuvillette too!
Oh, I see. This is from the trailer noises or voices.
Peaceful coexistence? What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
No, Carol. Oh, bro. It hurt me. Bro, this hurt me so bad. Oh, is Fortune taking the blame? That's why he got exiled?
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Or Vautrin.
Go on.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform. They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power. The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time. Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
Well, that's Melusine for you.
And she called me a blockhead.
Oh, I agree with Vautrin, indeed.
A little investigation would have cleared things up. Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth? She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards. Miss Carroll might have thought there was no better plan.
Also, as we can see here, Vautrin over here already trusts Carol a lot. Their bond is so deep. But why do it have to end like this?
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
There's no need. Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
Sacrifice thyself.
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Oh, is that why? Is that why you care a lot about Carol?
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people. People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal. From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
That is why you say the piece was no use, or the metal thingy. Ah, you are just trying to do that.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I too began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
Which is not a bad thing, but you blame yourself because of that. Because this stuff have happened.
I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette. They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along. Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind. Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Oh, I see why you got exiled now. I thought you sacrificed yourself, but... Also, you thought the hair stick with the hat? No, it actually go through. What? It actually a wig.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me the list of suspects. What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
That's why you got exiled. That is still interesting.
I will take responsibility for everything.
It's interesting how they actually show us what happened like 400 years ago. Right now we know Melusines and humans are coexisting, but it's because of this. This is the origin. Is it? Yeah, this is. I have. Anyway, let's see what happened next.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today, and the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend. Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
I'm thinking... we should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Bail him out? Why?
Shh, keep it down! Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates. After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around. Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
What? I don't understand what you just say.
Vautrin sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds.
But they indeed still try to help, which is good.
Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Well, yes, but that does not justify your act.
Yeah, that's right!
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol. How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Well, revenge is never a good thing.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Silence.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent!
He's innocent!
Order! I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice. I understand your decision, which is why I cannot help but feel regret and even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law. To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Yeah, that's literally the case. You cannot justify yourself.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
Neuvillette literally have hard time to say that.
What?
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Vautrin, my friend, is there anything else you want to say?
Neuvillette, what have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see? Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off? Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Goodbye, Monsieur Neuvillette.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Hey, stop spacing out! What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me. I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the Fountain of Lucine to boil over. Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It seems like that pass is the hardest one for Neuvillette.
Wow, the Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought. Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
I see. We can hear from Neuvillette's voice as well. Man, they did a great job.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different.
They the meaning of the developer and also the voice actor.
It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers, lakes, and even the rain.
That sounds awesome!
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected. As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
The memories I saw were related to you.
Which ones?
The 400 years ago, from when you brought Carol to the Court of Fontaine for the first time, to when you declared Vautrin guilty.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. But that does not mean I am deliberately hiding them. It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
Indeed, actually.
You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this. These two cases are much too similar. I felt like I needed to do something.
Paimon's starting to lose track of what you're saying. Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange. I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions. However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara. If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Oh, when I was saying that got something to do with the thing. I'm right then.
I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
Yes, and I said it got something to do with this. I'm correct. Haha.
You've read about it? In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Huh? What are you doing here?
Navia.
I was just about to look for you at the Palais Mermonia.
Navia! Nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry.
I'm guessing it's Charlotte?
Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case. So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads. We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar. No matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you. You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. people curious to know asked around for information, then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
Ah, so they asked Kiara. I see.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think. Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this.
I love how Neuvillette just say it out loud.
We are planning to return to the Palais Mormonia to revisit some details and identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Yeah, some details. I'm surprised that Neuvillette actually say this to Navia, but who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Alright, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress. Wait for my word. Ta-ta!
Okay.
Neuvillette, do you think there'll be any problems now that the word is out?
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
Yeah, because a lot of eyes are watching right now.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines. I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
In my believing, I don't think that's gonna be the case.
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night? Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Is it trying to save Melusines?
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
I'm guessing they are the one that sided towards the Melusine. Also, this Blood Kid, if I remember her name correctly.
What? That's it! Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
I feel like this person look like me right now, I don't know why. Yeah, they are protecting Melusines instead, not like 400 years ago. Because again, this time, a lot more people trust in Melusines. They know they're innocent and cute and adorable. Do I have to add the last two?
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't easily reveal themselves. But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action. We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them. Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
Oh, this actually warmed my heart. This makes me so happy. Not like 400 years ago, literally.
Everyone, please stay alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Charlotte, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you.
It feels like you've been following me this whole time. Did something happen?
They wanna keep you safe.
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
Bro, this makes me so happy. I don't know why.
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
If anything, they strengthen their bond. Man, that's good.
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
But you are hungry.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
You shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
Because they know Melusine is super caring creature. Yeah, they can see how tired humans are. Not hungry, I guess. And yeah, again, super care about humans, so if something like this or you skip food, didn't sleep properly at night, they will say something like this.
I heard even Neuvillette's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted. We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Oh, that's good thinking, kinda. Also, I love how there's an NPC following Melusines, just keep staring at them. If anything, that person looked like Stalker.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Whoever the criminal is, man, you're gonna go to prison faster than the speed of light.
Come and fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
Shh! Look! Is it that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
He's looking at you guys because he's surprised. Everything have changed, well, in 400 years. Well, that does. That is a lot of time, isn't it? 400 years.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
This is truly wonderful.
Indeed.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
And no.
No, I should stay where I am. My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion. Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mermonia. The faster we uncover the truth, the better.
I forgot, by the way, that is the opera. For some reason, I thought that is the Palace of Mermonia.
All this reminds me of a rumor I've heard.
What rumor?
I've heard that the emblem on our hats didn't always look like this.
Yeah, it never.
A long time ago, Melusines weren't a part of the design. The police emblem only included the scales symbolizing the law.
Yeah, it does actually. Oh, yeah, now that I remember, it does. It only show like this.
The emblem was redesigned later on to commemorate a Melusine's sacrifice.
Carol.
That must have been a long time ago.
It's not long, it's only 400 years ago. Oh, that's actually interesting that they say that. I kinda forgot about it.
No one can stay hidden on my watch.
Sure. Good confident. I don't know where will it go, but yeah, it's Platine. I don't know how to pronounce.
I must keep the Melusines safe.
I just can't sit back and watch.
Okay, yeah, that's the cases. I said the last two, but I know this is the one. There you go.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Marechaussee Phantom. This is the one.
I love how Melusines also, yeah, draw a little cute thing.
The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial.
I should have TP somewhere and find Cloran, and also, I'm pretty sure they exist somewhere.
Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case, and he moves around without much restriction.
Should we tell Navia about this?
Monsieur Neuvillette, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us.
Hey, spare the devil.
He said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did Navia find them so quickly? We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
Hey Navia, we're here!
That explains a lot. Yeah, because a lot of people care about Melusines now. Yeah. Thank you, I'll sit down.
Whoa. Check out all these people. Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
I'm pretty sure we just talked to Navia, don't need to.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Oh.
Invite them over?
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
You guys are guilty.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
You guys are... Yeah, also with Monsieur Neuvillette, no?
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essa here?
Yes, that's me.
You're in so much trouble, aren't you?
You're Essa?
You?
Yes, monsieur, Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Being honest now, it's faster.
I did, but I was just following orders.
What did she do that make them like this, I wonder?
Orders from whom?
Domenico, he was my boss. I couldn't disobey his orders.
I don't know why my game just tapped out on its own, but okay.
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Oh.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
Thank you. Even though you are doing this literally for justice, thank you so much. Navia didn't do this because Navia wants something. Navia just wants to see the truth.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
I'm not gonna be surprised if Domenico is somebody or Feren, whoever that person that sacrificed thyself. Yeah, about the hallucins.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
That Mel from the, yeah. What happened? Yeah. The story still goes on.
Please escort the remaining guests back to the Fleuve Cendre. I appreciate your help.
Yes, boss.
I see. I mean, you guys only do that.
That was a close call.
Are we really in the clear, though?
It's Monsieur Neuvillette.
What happened? Oh, right, I see.
Welcome to the Fortress of Meropide, dear esteemed guests.
Yeah, we're back to the prison. Well.
Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up. Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
You tell Risley about the threat letter.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
He once attempted to, I said, meaning that it was over before it even started. And now he's threatening Melazines, is he? To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag. Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
He's got the same concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
This is well. Domenico just got executed.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
behind you.
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened?
Sichuin!
Sichuin!
I'm guessing you come here because you heard Neuvillette is here and us. I hope us included. Hallucins named Kiara received a threatening letter.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here. Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
Kiara is safe, innocent, and happy right now.
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal?
Risley.
You need me to make him into punching bag.
Okay, I get it. I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Paimon.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she come here because us. Oh wait.
Please come with me to the infirmary.
Okay.
Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
I'm just swimming, don't mind me. Some kind of a battle.
Did Neuvillette just walk by?
No.
I must have been mistaken.
It's somebody that looked like Neuvillette. Is there anybody that
Now
can
that I
look...
think about it, I can leave this place soon. Huh?
There's Neuvillette.
I'm Oriole, a member of the Mutual Aid Network. Is there something you need?
Oh wait, you got symbol on your back. The symbol is that. Is that something that you said? I don't know.
Please rest here for a moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Yeah, please not just a water this time.
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway.
I want some at least.
Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that.
Hey, that's actually a good word. That's a good word. I'm gonna screenshot this. There you go. Ah.
I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Typical Sijun. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
The criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
For me, it doesn't look familiar, but I know this about the badge.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
And that is the typical player, but again, like I said, I notice it.
But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
Paimon and I will go. You're not exactly a sight for sore eyes around here, so yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Yeah, and also we have been inmates before. Not that we're not inmates. But yeah, they will more trust us rather than telling something to Neuvillette.
I place great trust in Wriothesley, so I rarely visit the fortress of Meripede. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
Oh, even with everything, you're worried about Wriothesley having a problem here as well. That's good.
Anything you need?
The badge you're wearing. That look awesome. Can I have one?
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
Yeah.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Oh, okay.
We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation, but everyone treats each other like family. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either. We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress, but people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
So what exactly do you do? That's the question, actually.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network? If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer.
Help each other, do all you can for their justice, do not detest just judgment. Or do not detest just, yeah. The above are the three principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join. Membership is free. There are no compulsory group event. Aid Network encourage members to do what they are able, including but not limited to cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all Aid Network members will, during their time in the Meripede, face up to their crime they have committed, encourage each other, support each other, and welcome the future together.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged.
Are you guys the...
Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
Thank you. It got something to do with 400 years ago. Is it for Train, the one that do this? Fortune? The guy Fortune got here because protecting Luzins. A lot of people say he is, you know, innocent, but again, how the law works, yeah, you can justify yourself like that.
You two look kind of familiar.
The badge you're wearing.
It's the symbol of the mutual aid network designed by our first president.
Hey, I'm pretty sure it's Fortune.
From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
Medal of Peace, so it's indeed, because Neuvillette gave the Medal of the Peace to Fortune in the past. Because Fortune cannot, you know, recreate it with a pearl. So he make it, or maybe people make it like that instead. It's hand symbol.
The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
I have a feeling that this is like side information that we got. Don't have anything to do with Domenico.
All of us have a lot of respect for him.
Maybe Domenico just, you know, sent a threat letter only to, I don't know, to see what happened to the other Muslims up there. Who knows? Maybe it changed or not. But this might have different, you know, purposes or story. Not Domenico one. I don't know how to spell.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
Yeah. In the cafeteria.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Yes, a lot.
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
400 years ago.
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin.
Oh, it's Vautrin. I rated Vautrin, so it's the same.
Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only one that remained should belong to Vautrin.
Bro, it hurt me to hear this.
Oh, so the network was inspired by...
Vautrin.
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
Yeah, this is fine, gentlemen.
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette? What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
If it's possible, I will, with my own hand.
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine?
Yeah, this person don't have badge, so yeah, it's entirely different information or side stuff.
Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What? You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
Oh, that question is a trap.
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case. I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must ensure my safety.
I'm pretty sure Neuvillette won't do anything. Yeah. Nor you, actually. Maybe Sichuan gonna shoot you, but it's your problem. What?
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
Except me.
I only intended to do some small business at first. Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return.
Oh, next one is we entering the domain.
After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Marechaussee Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way. You're hopeless.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meropide was declared guilty by him, after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back. But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me. That mutual aid network in particular. What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously.
I see. They literally hold their principle. So the aid network is actually good people.
In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melazines to salvage things. I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force it to resign from the Marechaussee Phantom.
Oh, but you didn't know Essa just worded interestingly.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
Personally. Punching back type, no? Just me? Okay.
So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melazines to stir up greater chaos?
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
400 years ago.
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
Risley is correct. Time literally changed everything. Especially 400 years.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society.
But this time you guys are already part of Fontaine. Oh, Risley gonna make finally he think that he is part of Fontaine as well.
But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing. I trust that they would make different choices from before.
That come from somebody that didn't know what happened outside yet. Maybe.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on.
I'm guessing that's the full train part.
People no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law. Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
So you are no longer outsider, sir.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Tragedies like that won't ever happen again.
I am undeserving of such high compliments. From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties. It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments. It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
There's no need to be so modest. The current state of affairs says it all. You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
Like Sardine? I forgot her name, I'm so sorry.
I must say that you've made a fair point. Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too? Why not stay for a cup of tea?
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well. While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me. The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
Yeah, you're right.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Ah, I know of what you speak. The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going to...
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild.
I mean, you got punching, you know, your skill and everything. Yeah, you fight with punching, so who knows?
Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk.
I see.
I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
I see no issues with that.
Guessing just check the letter next time.
Great! That's one thing out of the way. What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity. Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
Oh, that run fast.
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the Fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right. I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression.
So when Vautrin sounds like Neuvillette, you know, is not fair at setting him free, he is literally just acting. Well, I know that, but I didn't say it because I thought I might be wrong.
In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Easier way. But I know that. I literally know that.
What?
Doesn't he hate Neuvillette? I actually don't think about that. If anything, he don't hate Neuvillette. He respects.
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment, and I believe he had every right to feel that way.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
Again, that's my guess at that time. I hate that I didn't say it, and now I'm right, but again, I didn't say it.
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice.
Oh, I see. Actually, like, act maybe so, you know, people see him as different way. Not just a person like just accept the stuff.
And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one.
So that's why people see Neuvillette as a symbol of justice, whatever the people do.
That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
Will you come in my next temple?
I don't have anything to say. Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is. Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Please, take care.
Thank you.
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin.
Same. After we
the words
witnessed
he
that.
spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
Oh, the feel of guilt.
Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me.
Whatever happened.
I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things.
I see. Also, what Fortune tried to say, whatever happened, always trust in yourself is judgment. Instead of following that machine. Maybe.
I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
Aww, a dragon?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said.
Yeah, you are Fontaine, that's why we say that.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler? Hey, any comments?
I'm drinking.
What I really think is... every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
I hope you also say this. You know, yeah, say this as well. Why do I have to read it? Because a girl voice, all of a sudden my voice sounds weird. So that's a surprise. Again, Lumin rarely talked. As the Hydro Dragon Sovereign, Neuvillette still thinks of himself as an outsider due to his identity. But what really the matter is, so much time has passed since then. Perhaps the lines between him and human have long since blurred. He is part of Fontaine now.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Yeah, we did good job.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no, Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past.
Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Is the matter resolved?
Bro, I'm emotionally crying. I cannot say anything right now.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusine should be safe now.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
Alright, quick talk. Bro, that cutscene is freaking so emotional. I can, as soon as they show Carol and the Fortune, I'm crying. So what I can get is when Fortune got exiled, it rained. And also whenever it rained, again, like the Ashdaha part or story quest, the rain got their memories. And it connected straight to Neuvillette. So when it rained, Neuvillette literally sees, hear anything. Which is so interesting. Again, that's so sad. Bro, I'm crying in the loving rain.
By the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Mermonia. More than 50 people offered to protect her.
Wow.
Some even hid within the bushes to look out for danger.
They become the suspicious one.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy. So I asked her to stay inside the Palais. It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Well, now it looks like the dust has finally settled. To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
Joyous occasion for you, Charlotte. You're taking a chance here.
That's not how you celebrate.
Yeah.
I will consider it.
Really?
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month.
I mean, it's better than none. That's good for you.
Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
You got 1 month to prepare. Nice. It's like you're speechless.
Yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results. I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Oh, I thought we were done, bro. I love that a lot. No trial or no fighting. Pure stories.
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
You got 1 month to prepare.
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway, so you might as well give all of them a shot.
You're gonna bring like a whole paper. I don't know if I miss anybody, but Kiara should be here. Yeah, you're here. Kiara is falling asleep. Oh, that's cute. Wait, you can hear her.
Kiara?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Also, sleep on the couch next time. Don't just stand.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. I can't remember. My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things.
Hey, high five! We are the same.
By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
Oh no. No.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand and said, Kiara, our dreams have finally come true.
No, it's not a dream. It's not a dream. It's you in the afterlife with her. What? I didn't say anything.
I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too?
Yes, he just say he is happy.
Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now?
She is so happy. She is finally free.
I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
Nothing more pleasant than seeing little Melusine smile and be happy. What did I just say? The remains of the past day. With that being said, then there go the story quest. Let's see. Oh, we can actually see the note that you write down. Okay, let's see what did you write down. Away for personal reason, we'll be back in a day. Personal reasons? Oh me, oh my, has our Chief Justice finally come to his sense? If I have told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You should follow my example and go out more often. Oh, that's the Furina. You need to get to know your people better. Even if something unfortunate happened, you'll still run into a lot of unique characters along the way. What do you think? The human world isn't too bad now, is it? Wait, that Furina's that Furina's replay is different. Reply, whatever.
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
Kiara? Oh, Furina, I see. Nobody will. Sadly Kiara is not here. But with that being said, then there we go again, Neuvillette story quest. As always, if you enjoyed this, subscribe, hit the like button. Obviously, I'm gonna separate the cutscene as well. And yeah, it's so emotional. I love this story quest a lot. And as always, we are gonna hear the JP part where I wanna hear. Let's go. Okay, let's see what she said on this part.
ありがとう、旅人のお姉ちゃん。それに、パイモンお姉ちゃん。
Ah, she called me. She also called us big Cs, but sadly, yeah, the other one didn't call us that. Alright, well, with that being said, as always, subscribe to the like button. And I stream every day, link description. And I'll see all of you on the next video. Have a nice day or nice night. Goodbye. I see.